Celebrity fitness videos. We've all seen them. Perfect lighting, insane abs, and famous people casually saying, "This is the workout that I do every single day." It looks simple, doable, almost effortless, but here's the truth. Most celebrity fitness videos are not just unhelpful, they can be actually misleading. So today we're going to break down why these videos are not useful, what they don't show you, and what you need to focus on if you actually want real results. Let's start with the illusion of simplicity. Celebrity workouts are designed to look clean, aesthetic, and easy to follow. That's part of the appeal, but what you're usually seeing is just a tiny piece of a much bigger system. When a celebrity shows you their daily routine, it's often not the full picture. You're not seeing their personal trainers guiding every session, the years of prior training experience, and a customized program built specifically for their body. Instead, you get a polished highlight reel. It's like watching a movie trailer and assuming you know the entire film. And because it looks simple, people think, if I just copy this, I'll look like them. And that's where the problem starts. Now let's talk about something that most people don't like to admit, and that is genetics really do matter. Some celebrities, not all of them, have naturally lean physique or athletic builds, faster metabolism, favorable fat distribution, and on top of that, many of them have been active for many years, sometimes even decades. So when they demonstrate a workout, they're not just starting from zero. But viewers, most of them people who are watching are either beginners or intermediates at best. Trying to replicate a routine built for someone at a completely different level just doesn't make any sense. It's like copying a Formula 1 driver's race strategy when you've just learned how to drive. Now let's talk about the hidden support system. This is probably the biggest and one of the most overlooked. Celebrities don't rely on just one workout videos. They have an entire team behind them. Personal trainers, nutritionists, private chefs, recovery specialists, and sometimes even medical support. And by medical support, that can be doctors or even access to PEDs. So we know a lot of actors, they do take PEDs, some have admitted it, a lot of them don't. But let's be real, if an actor is taking part in a big Hollywood blockbuster movie that's worth, millions, and they're getting paid millions, and they have to look a certain way within a specific amount of time, they're going to use PEDs because for them, they spend a lot of time acting or doing other things that they don't always have enough time to dedicate just to training for, a whole 2 years for a specific role. If that role starts in, 6 months. So a lot of them will dabble into drugs just to build that physique that they need for a temporary basis. Their fitness results aren't coming from that 10-minute ab routine that you saw on YouTube. That's just a small part of the full-time lifestyle. Also, let's not ignore time. Many celebrities can, in fact, dedicate hours each day to training, recovery, and preparation. Most people who are watching, they've got other responsibilities like work, school, and families. So you're comparing your results to theirs based off one video that's completely unrealistic. Now let's move on to diet, and diet is very important. Here's the hard truth, workouts alone don't create that celebrity physique. Diet plays a massive role, arguably the biggest role depending on who you ask. But celebrity fitness videos really go into real details about calorie intake, macronutrient breakdowns, strict meal planning, long-term dietary consistency. Instead, you might get that vague advice, eat clean or stay hydrated, or eating chicken and white rice, the typical celebrity diet.
You just have to eat a ton of calories. And it was all hard calories. It was a lot of chicken breast. I was eating so much chicken breast that the hardest part about it was actually chewing it all. So I would just put it into a blender, blend it all up, and just drink chicken. Isn't that gross?
But guess what? That is not enough. Without understanding nutrition, copying a workout is like trying to build a house with no foundation. It might look good for a moment, but it won't last. Now let's talk about performance versus aesthetics. Another issue is that these workouts are often designed for appearance, not performance or health. That means high rep, low resistance exercises for muscle tone, movements chosen because they look good on camera, and routines that prioritize aesthetics over effectiveness. But if your goal is to get stronger, healthier, or more athletic, you need a structured training program. You need to focus on progressive overload, proper rest and recovery, and having a balanced program. Most celebrity workouts skip all of that. They're not meant to be a complete system. They're meant to be content. Now let's talk about the motivation trap. Now, to be fair, these videos can be motivating. Seeing people in great shape can push you to start working out. but motivation without direction can actually slow you down. If you keep jumping from one celebrity to another, you won't track progress, you won't build consistency, and you won't know what you're actually doing and what's working. It creates an illusion of effort without real progress. So what should you do instead? So are celebrity videos completely useless? No, not necessarily. They can give you some exercise ideas, inspire you to start training, and also show you different training styles, but they should never be your main plan. Instead, you need to focus on a structured training program suited to your level, consistent training over time, learning proper nutrition, and tracking your progress. Because real fitness isn't about copying someone else's routine, it's building something that works for you. So next time you see a celebrity just strolling for a workout, remember, you're not seeing the whole story. And honestly, you don't need to. So that's the end of the video. Hope you liked it. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for your continued support, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out.